Hey everybody! We're going to take a look at how we import estimates from Xactimate into RM using the vendor exchange. As you can see, I've already logged into my Xactimate and I'm going to create a new estimate for a job. I'm going to simply come over to my Add button and it brings me into my new project window. Keep in mind that the project field here must be identical to your job ID in Restoration Manager. This is what actually hooks those two together so that it goes into the appropriate job. I've already created a estimate here, so I've already put in my project ID number here, and I've set the rest of it the way that I normally would for that particular estimate. So I'm going to go ahead and cancel this window. And as you can see, here is my Mary Tuppet job. I'm just going to double click and open this up, and it's going to bring me into that particular estimate. As you can see, up in the upper left hand corner I have a V for vendor exchange. And I just simply tap on my vendor exchange and it opens up a window and it lets me know that I can add this now to Restoration Manager. So I'm just simply going to hit my plus button. I do not need to worry about any of this information here. I'm just simply going to come down and I'm going to hit my send button. Once I hit my send button, it's going to now be ready for me to go ahead and save and exit. So I'm going to go ahead and tap here on my X to close that out. I'm going to save and exit now on that estimate. And now I'm going to come into my control center and I'm going to come down to my communications. I'm going to either tap on whether it's going to say activate or connect, depends on how your Xactimate looks. And once I do that, it's going to now process that particular estimate into Restoration Manager. As you can see, it says that it's been sent. Please allow 5 to 10 minutes for this estimate to go over to your database. Now that I've shown you how to do an original estimate into Restoration Manager, I now want to show you how to do a supplemental estimate into that same job. If we were to go in and to create a new estimate with the identical project name, it's going to overwrite what you've just sent into Restoration Manager. So what I would do is I would just come in here and I would duplicate that particular estimate. That just happens to be my way of doing it. And as you can see, when you duplicate that, it provides you with that job ID number, but it's got a -1. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of that -1. I'm going to put a square bracket, and then I'm going to give it an identifier. Whether it's paint, it's supplement, I want to give it an identifier. So this happens to be paint. Homeowner asked me to do some additional painting outside of that insurance claim. Now that I have my project name listed correctly, whenever I import this through the vendor exchange, it's going to tell Restoration Manager not to overwrite what's there, but to add this to that job. I'm just going to go ahead and hit my OK button, and now I can go in and I can write my estimate the way that I would like to have it written. And I'm going to follow the same procedures once I have that estimate done of choosing the vendor exchange and sending it through the communications once again.